I've been a gas engineer now for 3 years, qualified for a year. I used to work for the police force in a more administrative role, and I found it very frustrating. I'd kind of hit the point where I couldn't progress any further and found it very difficult from my position to progress into different environments. So I looked into getting a trade, and the gas industry was something that very interested me. I looked into a variety of trades, but gas really stood out to me simply because of the variety and also the progression it allowed me to, fulfil my own career aspirations that I couldn't get elsewhere. The factors with the gas industry which makes it a much more interesting proposition was simply the fact that it's much heavily regulated and controlled than it used to be, which stops cowboys from getting in and basically ruining the reputation of otherwise good engineers. Gas as a whole is seen as a non-renewable energy source, but that's natural gas. The progression you get within gas is that there's so much more renewable energy sources coming out, with the likes of methane and the tanks that are from rotten vegetation and fecal matter and things like that. So we know that the gas industry isn't going to die anytime soon. People always need heating, people always need hot water. Before I got into the gas industry, the common misconception I thought was that British Gas was basically the only player in the market. Although they're obviously one of the major players in the gas industry, there's so many small independent traders and plenty of guys out there that are doing it on their own, and there's such a massive shortage at the moment of qualified, trained, skilled gas engineers. I thought it was an ideal opportunity to step into the market. Since completing my training with Train for Trade Skills, I found that my wages have actually gone up quite considerably. I've worked for the same company now throughout my training for 2.5 years, and after that point I realised that I could actually almost double my earnings by going out on my own. So after 6 months after my training, I started doing private work and realised that my earnings from my private work was actually better than what I was earning during the week. One thing led to another, and I went self-employed and I haven't looked back.